Hey, what's up you money makers? Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about one of our favorite stock, ticker symbol ZOM, Zomedica Corp, trading at 74 cents. As you can see right here, we have covered this stock pretty consistently earlier in 2021. Many of us bought this stock at 75 cents range and sold it with a great margin, great profits with multiple trades. So I'm here back talking more about Zomedica Corp. If you want to hear more about Zomedica Corp from me, write down in the comment section below that you love this stock. How many stocks do you own? Where do you think Zomedica can go from this price point? And what is your price prediction if you have one? Also click on the like button as well on this video so this information can reach to more and more people and we can spread the word out about Zomedica Corp. Subscribe to my channel as well if you want to get notified every single time I drop a video. Click on the notification bell. Zomedica Corp is a pretty good stock. It used to be one of the meme stock, pretty trending stock, and we talked about Zomedica Corp along with CTRM, CHEK, BNGO, IMMR, you name many stocks. We talked to Zomedica Corp with GME and AMC at one point as well. There is a great potential for the stock if it was bought at the right price point. Now, if you want to support my channel, you can also join my Patreon group. It is $4.99. Doesn't cost you a lot more money. It will help the channel as well in the growth in my studio, the money and effort that I'm putting into this channel. I'm not a financial advisor, but I share a lot of information as I do a ton of research as well. With my research and analysis, I share some of the best trading stock, best gaining momentum stock on this channel. Now, if you want to also subscribe and click on the like button, that's fine as well. But if you help and support the channel via the Patreon group, that will helpful as well. 1 month, as you can see, the stock was at 95 cents, went all the way down to 71 cents, I believe, and then it is back up to 74 cents. For the 6 months, the stock is down 43%. For year to date, the stock is up 110%. For 1 year, the stock is up 360%. The stock had a lot of momentum. As you can see, the stock's day range is pretty narrow, 72 to 75 cents, but the year range is 6 cents up to $2.91, with the market cap of 720 million US dollars, with the price point of 74 cents at the moment. Now, what Zomedica does, to remind you, the Zomedica Corp has a true forma product, so it's no longer a pre-revenue company. When I covered the stock earlier in 2021, it was a pre-revenue company, and many of us made a pretty good return on our investments, as high as 4 times or 400% return on our investment. Now, TrueForma is an in-clinic biosensor platform which is transforming veterinary diagnostic where it matters the most. It can get us the results for your beloved pets, dogs and cats, as soon as 20 minutes. Now, what the company has been doing is marketing the TrueForma product more and more starting Q2 2021. Now, TrueForma offers complete control over the testing platform processes, start to finish. It is a highly sensitive and specific device that allows vets to make their clinical decisions faster. And it can help begin the patient diagnostic and helping them with the medication soon enough. The pets and the pet owner do not really need to leave the facility in order to get the results, because the speed and the accuracy of the results that we get. What the company is up to is the novel assays to aid correct diagnosis for the TrueForma product, and I'll get into more details as to what this company does in terms of the TrueForma product. But going back into the updates that the Zomedica provided just before a couple of days, what the company is saying that previously announced Zomedica's flagship product, which is the only product that they have in the market that generates revenue, that is intended to have 5 initial assays to test adrenal and thyroid disorder within the pets, that can be followed by more assays to address disease in the states. Now, 3 of the initial assays that are currently available within the product, while waiting for the completion of the FT4 and ACTH assay by its developmental partner, Coro Biotechnology. The Zomedica will focus on encouraging vets to install TrueForma instrument in order to test and utilize TrueForma product. This effort is underway. So there is much more coming up in terms of Zomedica Corp. The stock is trading towards the downward trends at the moment. The volume is lower. So if the volume goes higher, we have seen for all these meme stocks, so-called penny stocks as well. This is really a penny stock at the moment. It went as high as $2.91, I want to say. But 1 year target price, as you can see, is $1.20 with the average volume of 44 million. Now looking further into Zomedica's volume, we are seeing 18 million, 24 million, 34 million. So the volume does not really help out the price point. Once we start seeing more and more traction into the penny stock, especially in Zomedica Corp, that can help the price to climb to higher levels. Now, I'm not sure where the stock can go based on the volume, but what I can tell you is there is a lot more potential in Zomedica from this price point. We just don't know when it's going to hit more than $1. It could be next week, it could be after a couple of weeks. But if it dips more, this could be a good buy in my honest opinion. Do your own due diligence because it's a risky penny stock. You can make a ton of money in a short period of time. On the flip side, you can lose them all as well. Looking at Zomedica Corp further into this chart, you can see that there are lots and lots of peaks and valleys. We have seen that historically what happens in Zomedica Corp. And by the way, the RSI looks pretty healthy to me, not an overbought, not an oversold condition with 59. And the MACD looks pretty good as well. The blue chart, right, or the blue bar, right, or blue line right here. The orange one is the signal one. Looking at the 1 month though, every single time Zomedica Corp goes below 70 cents, or below 72 cents rather, we are seeing a juicy green candle, which means it has a lot of support at the 70 cents level. So that can help this price to sustain at 70 cents level, and it can climb up once again very close to $1 level as well. Now, one of the article that I want to leave you with when it comes to Zomedica Corp that just came last month, there's a mismatch between the valuation and the growth profile. This article has been in collaboration with TipRanks, as you can see just right here. But what this article talks about is the investors have increasingly jumped across the small cap stocks lately. With the meme stock, the Zomedica Corp, as we all know, the company has provided investors with an impressive return, and we have seen that from starting from 35 cents. We started covering the stock when it was 65 cents. Many of us bought as well around 70 cents, but the ZOM stock soared up to $2.91 on February 8th. The stock had a 10 bigger 5 weeks, certainly fits the description of the meme stock, and there was a lot of buzz on Reddit, Wall Street Bets, on YouTube's land, and also on the Twitter and other social forum, as you can imagine. A variety of social media related people started jumping and pumping the stock, driven through the significant gain, and the interest was mentioned in January ZOM stock by Carol Baskin, the star of widely popular Netflix Tiger King series. Now, as of late, don't quote me on that, but I heard that it was a paid campaign of a few $100s, but it helped the stock gain more than 230% in just one mention by Carol. Now, what is going to happen with the ZOM stock? Based on this article, the growth catalysts provide intriguing setup for the ZOM stock. The reality is it was pre-revenue when we talked about it, and we got a great return. So what I'm trying to say is you make money when you sell a stock. If you keep the stock, you want to wait for a long term. You might not even want to look into what the price point is because there is no point. If you're for a long term, hold the stock for long term. If you're for a swing trade, you want to do a swing trade. Now, what I usually do is when the stock spike up significantly, I tend to book profit. And there's nothing bad about it. It's not like I don't like the stock. Rather, I see more opportunities in other stocks because let's say if Zomedica Corp goes $3, $4, $5, what are the chances that from $5 it'll go to $10? Maybe less chances. But at the same time, if you can find another stock at $1 that is poised to grow, you can get that stock at $1 and turn your investment double in a short period of time as well. Of course, it's pretty risky, but everyone has their own thought process when it comes to investment. If you want to get more details and if you want to talk one-on-one basis and with other investors in our group, you can join the Patreon, you can join the private Discord, and we can talk a lot more about it. If you are a newer investor, we can help support you as well. We can help and support each other. Zomedica's business model is pretty interesting at first glance. The company provides innovative vet diagnostic tools, and the tool help provide vets the faster and more effective data to diagnose specific illness in comparison for the companion animals. Now, this is a pretty innovative company. Now, if we see a lot more traction in terms of their sales and in terms of their revenue numbers, I see that this stock can go back above $1 level once again. Now, if you think about someone bought this stock at 70 cents, and if it goes to, let's say, $1.05, it's 50% return on your investment. And we have seen massive gains in Zomedica Corp in the past. Now we need to see some of the volume as well. And I do believe that if there is a great news around their assets once again and around their sales numbers, this stock has potential to spike up 30 to 40% in relatively short period of time. At least it can go back to their 1 month level of 95 cents. From 70 cents to 95 cents is more than 25%. It's almost 30-ish% return on your investment. So this is my price prediction. Now, don't quote me on the price because I do not really have a crystal ball. So you want to do your own due diligence and analysis as well. Write down in the comment section below if you want to hear more about Zomedica Corp, what price point that you can think that this stock can go to. And if anything, subscribe to my channel, click on the like button. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.